I'm Jeff Siegel, and welcome to our Wednesday video seminar here on Anita.com. Good Wednesday program. Very difficult card, though. Lots of contention in all the races. I'm going to assume at this recording that we will not have grass racing due to the fact that we had some heavy overnight rains. Hopefully the track will be close to fast, if not good, with the good seal they put on the track yesterday. So we'll be handicapping with that in mind. Starting off in the first race, and I really like a horse in the first race, number 3 on your program, School Kill Punch. This is a third-time starter in the Kristen Mulhall barn. Thought both of his first 2 races were good. Second in his debut, then a troubled sixth. Wasn't beaten all that badly in a straight maiden race. Back in for the tag today with Victor Espinosa riding him back and working well since his last race. 2-1 in the morning line. I really like School Kill Punch to win the first. Obviously the favorite, Polished Nickel, is the one to fear most, but I think maybe School Kill Punch got a little bit more early speed. Let's go with number 3, School Kill Punch, as our rolling exotic single in today's first race at Santa Anita. Second race, not a real easy race for me to handicap. There are 2 main contenders as I see it. They are numbers 3 and 4 on the program. Number 3, Lone Justice. 4 is Marcy's Woods. Now either one can win. Both have speed. Not a real strong field in terms of depth. This is hardly a prime play, but for the purposes of our rolling exotics, we'll use them both and hope that one of them can get there first. Number 3, Lone Justice. Number 4, Marcy's Woods. Preference to number 4, Marcy's Woods. He's better on figs, and I think he can beat this field if he runs back to his best. 3 and 4 in our exacta box in today's second race. Pick 6 starts with the third race. This is a race originally scheduled for the grass. I'm assuming it's going to come off the turf. If that happens, it's really a mess. I would spread if you can. I'm going to go 3 deep using numbers 1, 5, and 7 on your program. Number 1 is Lily's Perfect. Number 5 on the program is Bar Rock Omama. And number 7 is Ascot's High Flyers. So the numbers again, 1, 5, and 7. Lily's Perfect was a very easy win and an off-the-turfer in a maiden 20 up north at Golden Gate, earned a good fig in the process. First off the claim for Dean Greenman. She should be forwardly placed inside. Number 5, Bar Rock Omama, best on numbers and coming off a solid effort. If she moves forward at all, she'll be right there. And number 7, Ascot's High Flyer, stretching out for the first time. If she can project her sprint form around 2 turns, she'll be right there as well. So 1, 5, and 7 for me in today's third race at Santa Anita. Fourth race, we like a horse here a lot. That's number 2, Awesome Patriot. This is a Bob Baffert trained stretch-out play. Colt by Awesome Again. Love those Awesome Agains going a distance to ground, and Awesome Patriot gets his chance to stretch out. He was a very good third in the Hollywood Preview in his last race. That was going 7/8 of a mile. He was down on the inside throughout. I thought he's kept to his task. His numbers are getting better. He's worked really well since his last race. 7/8 and 125 and 2 should give him the foundation. Switching to Bejarano, good inside draw. I like Awesome Patriot strong at 3-1 in the morning line as our top selection in today's fourth race. Now, obviously, Riveting Reason is going to be tough. He ran well in the Cashcoff Futurity. He's coming out of obviously a tougher race. And Anthony's Cross, the invader from Churchill for Owen Hardy, looked good winning his maiden by Indian Charlie. He's got a right to continue his improving pattern as well. So those are the main contenders. But I still like Awesome Patriot as a single. He's my top selection at 3-1 in the morning line in the fourth race at Santa Anita. Moving to the fifth race, a very competitive 7/8 of a mile claiming race, and I'm going to use 2 horses here. They are numbers 1A and 3 on your program. Number 1A is Self Assured. Number 3 is Lee's Good Looking Gray. So either one could win. Both are kind of late-running sprinters. There's not a lot of pace in this race. I would have liked to have thrown in a speed horse. Couldn't find one that I liked. So hopefully Self Assured can produce the last run. And the same could be said for Lee's Good Looking Gray, who's coming out of a much tougher race. I think both these horses are capable of winning this race. Hard to separate. So I'm going to use them both in an exacta box. Use them both in all of your rolling exotics, including your best play late pick 4. That's Self Assured and Lee's Good Looking Gray, numbers 1A and 3. Sixth race is a spread. I mean, this is another race that you've got to use as many as you can afford to use. I really don't have a feel for it at all. The 4 horses I'm going to use, and you can use more if you can afford it, numbers 1, 3, 8, and 9. Number 1 is Kamakori. He's inside speed. Number 3, Manigold. He should be running on late. Number 8, EP Bombay. He's in good form. And also number 9, Ranger Hartley, a former class horse who's now slumming in this low-level 12-5 claiming ranks, but looks like he's coming back to himself a little bit. Good reason works. Any one of those 4 I can make a case for. I can't separate them. So, again, spread in the race. Use using numbers 1, 3, 8, and 9, Kamakori, Man of Gold, E.P. Bombay, and Ranger Hartley. Seventh race, another mess. This is a really, really tough race. Wide open middle distance race. Again, this is a race I'm going to have to go 4 deep. Oils is Black Gold. Oil is Black Gold, number 3, is an intriguing horse coming out of a grass race, back on the main track, and I think he'll handle the dirt. He actually won on dirt at Pomona, so he's a solid contender from off the pace. Number 4, Low Gear Power, very, very solid fit on speed figures. Number 9, Gladding, won a maiden race at Calder by 17 lengths and has trained unbelievably well here, coming in for his California debut. And number 10, Seize Prime, who was eased in his last race. Don't know what happened to him. Obviously, his best puts him right there, and he's come back and worked extremely well for Carla Gaines. I expect Seize Prime to bounce back in a big way, and he's probably the best of the pace horses. So those numbers are 3, 4, 9, and 10. Use all 4 in all of your rolling exotics. I really can't have a top pick. Maybe Seize Prime, but the others are just as good. So again, spread the race 3, 4, 9, and 10. Eighth and final, solid exacta or trifecta box here, using numbers 3, 4, and 7. Number 3 is Twice the Appeal. Took the overland route, lost a lot of ground, 2-turning at Golden Gate in his last start. He's backing up in trip. I think he's in an easier spot today. Maybe the one to beat, number 3, Twice the Appeal. Also number 4, Visual Intensity. Didn't break in his debut, finished well, should improve a ton with that race under his belt, and should love 7/8 of a mile. And number 7, Minutes and Touches, who might be the best of the speed. He should be on or near the lead, going comfortably, and a race doesn't have a whole lot of zip. So throw in number 7, Minutes and Touches. Very solid exacta or trifecta box here in the 8th and final, and use all 3 in your rolling exotics. Numbers 3, 4, and 7. Number 3, Twice the Appeal. That's our top pick. Also number 4, Visual Intensity, and number 7, Minutes and Touches. That wraps it up for today. Best of luck at Santa Anita. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.